Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Strong. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And now the defense able to bring him down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Ole Miss. It was a foot race and he won it. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Using his legs. It's strong. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Rebels' offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And brought down at the... Big defensive tackle. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Oh, a reverse. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Watch the spin move. And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's strong. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught on the outside. It's strong.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Quick throw to his receiver, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Going with the old counter run here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. As the first down is still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First down. We're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at midfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And looking to throw now on first down. The ball is hauled in. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, out the ball of 44.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The Rebels looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. We've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Finding space at the 20. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. On the run, it's Strong. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running out of time in the pocket. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Cut it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Now, the offense tried to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he finds his target. He has the first. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
3:25.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, FAU. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
You get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Rebels have first and 10 here. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
And that's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
This drive was already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up.
Let's go.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Cuevas. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Short pass finds the tight end.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
29 Philly.
Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels.